Dracula, a name that sends chills down the spine. He's the monster lurking in the shadows, the creature of the night. But what if Dracula wasn't just a figment of Bram Stoker's imagination? What if his story was rooted in something far more sinister, something real? The history of vampires stretches back centuries, entwined with ancient superstitions. Long before Dracula took form in the minds of writers, the belief in bloodthirsty creatures haunted villages. They said the dead could rise, thirsty for the life force of the living. To ward them off, people would burn bodies, decapitate corpses, and drive stakes into the hearts of the deceased. The name most closely associated with Dracula is Vlad Tepes, also known as Vlad the Impaler, a cruel ruler in 15th century Romania. He was infamous for his brutal methods of punishment, impaling thousands of enemies on long, sharp spikes. But it wasn't just his cruelty that inspired Stoker. It was the legend that Vlad may have dabbled in the dark arts. While Vlad's history is chilling, Stoker's Dracula was not entirely born of Romanian legend. Irish folklore also tells tales of the Dirgedu, a blood-sucking creature that rises from the grave to prey on the living. These ancient myths, combined with Vlad's horrific reign, planted the seeds for what would become Dracula. Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula, may have taken inspiration from these terrifying stories, but he wove them into something more. In his mind, Dracula was not merely a ruler or a monster of myth. He became a timeless figure, embodying the deepest fears of humanity: death, blood, and the unknown. Dracula has become more than just a tale from a novel. He has lived on for centuries, feeding on our fears, haunting our nightmares. Though many believe his story begins and ends with Vlad the Impaler, the truth is far more complex. Dracula, in whatever form he may take, is eternal. As the legends swirl and the stories continue to evolve, one thing is certain: Dracula, and the fear he embodies, will never truly die. He waits in the shadows, ready to rise again when the world is least expecting him.